Welcome back, everyone. Now we have our apple here and we will start cutting it. Now you can cut your apple however you want, as long as it can fit in your blender. Today I'm going to be just putting mine in a smaller cup size blender. And as you can see, I am just taking out the pits. I end up using 2 large apples because I am making it for 4 people. And I always compost my scraps. Here I'm just cutting it in my small pieces because I'm putting in a smaller cup to blend. And here we have our apples. I'm going to set aside for at least 5 minutes so the sugars can set. Now I'm going to place it in my cup blender. As you can see, the apples are a bit brown, but it's okay, they're still good, don't worry. Place them in your blender, and now we will add 1/4 cup of water so it can blend. Now here I place it on my blender base and blend it about for 2 minutes. Alright, this is how it should look. Don't mind the lumps in it. My blender here is not particularly liquefied the things very well, but I like the lumps anyway. Now here we are pouring in our mixture. Now here I got my pre-washed lemon, and I'm just going to cut it. And next I'm just going to squeeze the juice into my apple mixture. Now with this recipe, you are mixing a lot. So every step you do, you're going to be mixing in your ingredients each time you add. So here I'm adding my turmeric powder, and this is about 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm going to mix that very well. Now we have black pepper. I like a lot of black pepper, so I end up adding a whole teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm mixing that well as well. Now here we have 2 large oranges. I'm going to cut into 2 large slices so it can be squeezed. This is a vitamin C packed immune boosting smoothie, so we like oranges. Now we are squeezing the orange juice into the apple mixture. And if you all are aware, but the orange peeling holds the most nutrients, and the vitamin C is packed in the white part of your orange. So I like to use the peeling, some of the peeling, and add that as a pulp to my smoothie. Now you can grind a little or a lot, and just throw your peelings, the rest of it, into your compost. And now here at the Ray&Rabs studio, we would say we like to recycle and reuse or compost everything instead of wasting. Now I'm mixing our orange peel into the mixture again. It's a lot of mixing. Now here we have organic pineapple. If you can't find organic pineapple, I mean, it will suffice to use if you can use a BPA-free organic canned pineapple. Those are also as good as well. Or you can get from the store organic pineapple juice without no sugar. Here I'm just peeling my pineapple. It's kind of slippery and sticky, so this part is kind of tricky, but you managed to get it through. And peel all of your, don't worry about the brown spots, those are edible. Well, at least I eat them. They pack with fiber. Here I am just slicing my pineapple. Again, you can slice however you like. I'm slicing it in a shape or size that can fit in my blender better. Now here are my cut up pineapples. I'm going to add to my cup. Like previous, I did with the apples. And again, we're going to add 1/4 cup of water so it can blend easier. Now the pineapples are a lot more juicier, so it did not take as long, so about 30 seconds on the blender. I absolutely love pineapple juice, and I use it a lot in a lot of our smoothies. But if you don't like pineapple, you can use another fresh fruit that you like, preferably. But we prefer pineapples. Now we are mixing all of our ingredients together. Now here I've pitted already our dates. I'm just going to cut it, break it up a little bit and add it to my other half of my pineapple chunks. And I'm going to blend it for about a minute or less, depending on if you want it more smooth or liquefied. Now here we have our smooth, delicious pineapple and date mixture. Add and mix very well. Yet again. Now I've peeled and cleaned my fresh ginger, and I'm going to use my cheese grater and I'm going to grate it in fine pieces and add it to my apple pineapple mixture and stir well. Now we have our fresh steamed green mixture, and we're going to put it into a bowl, and then we're going to crush it up until we develop a fine, wet, liquidy mixture like this. It takes about 3 minutes to do this. A lot of crushing, and then we're going to mix very well. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of organic coconut oil. You can use olive oil if you like, whatever you prefer, but this helps with absorption of nutrients. Now here we have our immune boosting smoothie recipe. Stay tuned for more, and I hope you all give it a try and boost our immune systems today. It's never too late. And these are some storage options. Store in a mason jar, and it'll last up to 2 weeks in your refrigerator.